space, the final frontier. These are the voyages of
Hey, y'all, gravity. Any day above ground, live it. Hope y'all are doing well out here. Sorry about being a little late. I took a nap. I feel good now. I feel good. So, today we're going to do a uplifting show. No more doom and gloom. Yes, we're going to talk about the Black contribution to NASA. Because apparently, the show that I did the other day, I had to put on private because of what I said. But, sorry, not private, members only. But who cares? We're going to honor those who have made it a priority to make sure that Black people go to space, and white people, because we got to include them as well. But before we start, let's see who is in the building. Jerry Bedford, good evening. Wallow J, good evening. Tori Rain, good evening. Katsy, good evening. Miss Nisi, good evening. And for those who have not said anything in the live chat and in the comments, good evening. Sorry, I'm still trying to wake up. So I may be a little off, but we're going to get through this. We're going to get through this. So let us begin. Who wants to laugh at them folk for being upset? You are allowed. One more time, because that was funny. That dude, he was so mad. He was so mad that a Black man and Black people were going to be able to make contributions to NASA. Well, ain't that something? We're going to look at it again.
You know, let me go here. There's a growing concern.
Yes, they have added to the thread. Look at that Black woman smiling. He said they've been at this since 2018. And they use Microsoft Teams. Okay, that is wonderful. Get some. So she's an engineer. There goes Uncle George again. Now, a lot of these we saw the other day. I don't think we didn't see this one. He said, since we doing Black at NASA from my stint at JPL, we also got to take some of these computers and more to build computer labs back home for the littles in Chicago. Well, ain't that a blessing? That's a blessing. Help out the youth. That is a blessing. I ain't gonna hold you. He kind of looked like Afro. He kind of looked like Afro Elite. I ain't even gonna hold you.
Bro, what you on?
Somebody asked to see if that's Afro's cousin. We saw Philip. Shout out to Philip. Ooh, new one. Let's see. I don't have any official headshots, but maybe these will do. KSC 2011 to 2013, GSFC 2023 on. Ah, that's a blessing. Look at that. Get some. Ah, she's at the Goddard Space Flight Center. Okay. Oh, maybe the KSC means Kennedy Space Center. Okay. That's a blessing right there. We saw him. We saw that. Didn't know Black NASA was a thing, but here you go. See, more. Guess some. And there's my show, I guess, the one that I did. Ooh, I'll participate Black in NASA. I'm officially 10 years in. This was 5 years ago. Best career ever. Guess some, Maisha. All right. We saw that one. That was for the fellas, you know, because they were I know they were going to ask me for research purposes, but go ahead. This is a new one. 06, good brother, and welcome to the family. I've been at NASA Goddard Space Flight Center since I was 16 years old. Wow. After 16 years, here's a few of my heads. Damn. He put a half a years of he put a half his life over there. Get some. Get some. These Black NASA tweets are fire. Black at NASA, meet Daryl George. Enjoying the pics, but how about organizing a national discussion around hair discrimination and the mental impact of those most impacted by it, especially ethnic youth? I guess if they want to lend their voices, they can, but we shouldn't force them to do it. We saw that. We saw that. Ooh. Hey, look, it's Tiana Paris. No, I'm just playing. Hey, is this Spectrum? Let me know if this is Spectrum. I know it's not Spectrum, but okay, wait. Curl Cap. That's her name. Black at NASA is the best thing on this app right now. If you want to support a Black-owned business with official NASA merch, get your Curl Cap at the link in my bio. Curl Caps are backless, satin-lined, adjustable, or it's patented because blurred. Get some. This cap with no back is all that. I have locks. My hair is naturally thick and very long. That's cool. Hey, where's the link? Oh, it's in your bio. All right. Hey, if anybody wants that, we will do it for the family. All right. Here we are. I'm going to put that in the chat for those who want to buy that hat. Black and NASA thread. Black and NASA. We saw that. Get some. Hey, now. I know, fellas. I know. Oh, she came from an HBCU. Hey, that's a blessing. Let me join the party. 21 years in, straight from the Hampton University. Associate chief checking in, headshot loading, but this will do for now. Hey, now, that's a blessing. We saw that, and that's where we're going to go next.
You know, let me go here. There's a growing concern.
So, this was on NASA's page, and of course, according to them folk, it's woke to outline who has contributed to NASA who is not white. That's woke. Ain't that something? You gotta love them. Hey, that's great. Just don't end up in a space shuttle and then you're going on intergalactic adventures with a talking raccoon. I'm just saying. Anyway, let's see. 184 images. Hey now. There's some cuties here. Wait a minute. Who is this? I want to see who this is. It's kind of cute. Let's see. So we have, I've come a long way from thinking, well, I did this whole dissertation on geysers. What would it take for them to erupt, for a spacecraft to see them, and that people might not take me seriously as a scientist because of it? To being on the Europa Clipper camera team involved in investigating these plumes and ensuring we can image them if they're there. It's a full circle moment. Dr. Lene Quick, Ocean World's planetary scientist, NASA's Goddard Space Flight Center. That's awesome. Let's see. Anyone you see on the streets, their color or background doesn't matter. We all come into this world the same way. You sure about that? Dr. Charles Gatebe. You sure about that? All right. You're a crit with skill, so find your passion and go for it. Okay. Deputy Director and Systems Health Technical Area Lead, Dr. Rodney Martin. Guess some. It's challenge, service, and building the future. If I don't do anything else in my entire life except for those three things, I'm at least getting something right. I might be getting everything else entirely wrong, but I can at least work towards those three things. Guess some. Lead Space Launch System Avionics Engineer. Hey, jerk face who cries on camera because Elon Musk doesn't recognize who you are. Without her, they don't say launch. Something goes wrong. So, yes, respect. It says, once the rocket launched, I saw how it illuminated such a dark space. So even when you're in a dark space, you can let your light shine. And it won't just shine for you and those that are immediately around you, but even people that you don't know will notice it. Even people that you will never see will notice your light shining and be inspired. Get some. Alessia Winsley. Get some. Let's see. Deputy Program Manager. Okay. You must have grit, resilience, courage, and strength. I'm able to really share all the wisdom and the lessons I've learned throughout my career with the students I mentor, and that makes a difference. That's a blessing. Get it. Public Affairs Officer. My big takeaway is it's okay to take chances. Sometimes we step in our own and we need to accept help. I wish you would told Solia Blade that, but she had to learn it at the end of Annihilation, but that's okay. All right, calm down, fellas. Calm down. I know, calm down. Digital lead Tahira Allen. She says, you cannot grow without approaching the fear, embracing the fear, and then pushing past it. She is the digital lead for NASA's Planetary Science Division and Science Engagement and Partnership Division, Maury Associates, NASA headquarters. All right, calm down, fellas. Hey now. Social media lead, Courtney Lee. I wanted to create a game because right now a lot of what we at NASA make is geared towards people who already know science. But there are huge audiences out there who, like me, didn't realize that they could love or be intrigued with NASA because it was never where they were. She is the Nancy Grace Roman Space Telescope social media lead. Yes, so calm down, fellas. Calm down. What I tell y'all, calm down. I know. Calm down. Easy. Easy. We know they're beautiful. Calm down. Tranisha Dixon, management and program analyst. I'm sorry. I think I do that with my interns and teams too. I give them the space to grow and learn and just try to be their guide along the way. She works in the Office of STEM Engagement. She works at the Johnson Space Center. So that's over there in Houston. All right. Shout out to Houston. Roman Space Telescope Technical Photographer, Jolara Shatea. All right. I hope I said that right. I believe you will always end up where you need to be, and that everyone can make things happen for themselves. They just have to be creative in how they think and how they approach situations. You belong wherever you think you belong. All right, that's a blessing. NASA astronaut SpaceX crew 4 mission specialist Jessica Watkins. Operating the International Space Station requires an entire team of people all coming together with one goal in pursuit of that one mission. All right, get some. NASA's modern history makers, Concha Reed. The absence of light in her Virgin Islands hometown ignited Concha Reed's interest in power system, led her to a career at NASA with an important role in that agency's Artemis mission. Okay. Project manager Dr. Marcus Johnson. So part of the motivation for my method acting is just out of interest. I always find value out of the new skill. It lends itself both in my personal life and professional life. And he's the project manager for the Aviation Systems Division at the Ames Research Center. Look at all the black people. And look, family, this is just the first page. Y'all don't hear me? This is just the first page. Hey, jack off. They've been doing this for decades. Look at this. That was just the first page. Well, look at this. Calm down, fellas. She's back again. So she's mixed. Well, there you go. Tahira Allen is mixed. Okay. Oh, maybe this is more in depth. Okay. Look. She's teaching white people. Look at her teaching white people. That's a blessing. Sandra O'Neill. I bet you she was hell back in the day. Lord have mercy. I'm not being professional. Get some. Sonny Williams. Get some. Look. Hey, jerk face. Look. Since you wanted to complain about somebody's hair, look at that beautiful afro. Look at that afro. But you mad. Ain't that something? Look. Go ahead, Clyde. Equal opportunities. He ran that. Who's this here? Look, she's an astronaut. Stephanie Wilson. Huh. Calm down, fellas. Jeanette Epps. So she's in Kazakhstan. Okay. Calm down, fellas. Look, without her computations, the space shuttles don't fly. But all right. Look, Hidden Figures. But we remember, y'all were trashing the movie. We remember it. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I had some problems with the movie, but hey, if it inspired people to go into science, that's a blessing. Yes. So 5 pages of black contributions. But you jokes want to get mad that black people know more math than you. And shout out to Mae Jemison. Shout out to her. There was something I wanted to look up. There was oh yeah, let me show you this while I look this up. Microgravity plant scientist. I hope I don't get in trouble for playing this. I don't know how theirs works. Oh, look. Their dad jokes are quite funny. They called him a pretty fun guy. In this intriguing role. Oh Lord, I'm stealing both of them. Get some. Oh, look. Hey, jerk face. That doesn't like the fact that black people are at NASA. He has tattoos. Yes, I know it's a scripture, but look, he has a tattoo and they let him have it out. Well, damn. And I only say that because it's plain. I don't want to get in trouble.
At NASA, and I look at plants all the time. I look at them everywhere I go because it's ingrained in me to do so. But it's a lot of fun, you know, especially when I can fully understand what it is I'm eating. My name is Dr. Matthew A. Mickens.
Ooh,
my title is
Doctor. All right, single ladies, I'll do it for you. Tell me if you see a ring on his finger. If he doesn't, go ahead, holla at him.
Project Scientist.
Get some.
I support the science required to ensure that our astronauts have fresh food during or while exploring environments where fresh food is not available. For instance, when we go to Mars, we're actually going to ship the food ahead of us. The food can be on the Martian surface for as long as 5 years before the astronauts even arrive. And it's already been scientifically shown that certain nutrients inside the packaged diet degrade over time. Microgreens have tons of nutrients and can be a supplement for the packaged diet. Any leafy green crop can be a microgreen. It's just basically you harvest it sooner. For instance, this is garnet giant mustard microgreens. These are 6 days old. And so the idea.
I thought, hey, my southern family, I thought you can't have greens that old. They smell up the whole house. I'm guessing y'all didn't like that joke. Okay. That may be your kin, Miss Niecy. You say you always like the spacesuit they wear? All right. Catsy, somebody go get Catsy. Catsy's having a moment. That's what he said. The helmet's giving him Mysterio vibes. All right. Wait, which Mysterio? The Marvel character or Rey Mysterio? Let me know.
Idea is that microgreens can be a crop for space because they grow quick, but also because it provides an assortment of options for astronauts. Plants and space crops can also be leveraged as a source of life support. They do transpire water vapor into the environment, and so we can actually reclaim that water. They also are a source of oxygen. And so at a high enough density, plants can be used to regenerate the atmosphere, either in a space transit vehicle or a surface habitat. It's hard to quantify, but there's a psychological benefit of having something green and fresh growing in an environment that's harsh and unforgiving. And I believe that the astronauts could contest to this as well, is that having a piece of Earth with them on missions helps their psychological well-being, so that it actually contributes to success. My expertise is light recipes using LEDs. I study how you can use the color of the light to impact not only the growth of the plant, but also the shape of the plant, how fast it grows, and even the flavor of the plant. All of these can be influenced by the ratios of the colors that you provide for it. The other technology I'm working on is this seed film technology. And this film is actually dissolvable in water. And so as soon as this gets wet, it activates the process of germination immediately.
Yes,
But not only that, but this is a safe way to handle seeds. When there's no gravity, it keeps them all in one place. It's also a very good way for storing the seeds. And then, of course, the deployment on a substrate would be very simple for astronauts to utilize. When I got my undergrad bachelor's degree in environmental science, I was like, okay, what now? And it was actually my thesis advisor.
Oh, hey, jerk face that doesn't like the fact that a black man took a headshot with dreads. Looks like they scouted him for his brain, not his dreads. Well, look what we found.
Hey!
Isn't that amazing? He worked around all that stem with his dreads and not one got burnt off.
That's because you're a dummy. Okay? Dumb little, stupid little dum-dum.
To say the least, shut up, bitch!
What a fool. But we continue. He's got more.
He told me, he said, Matt, you can work at NASA if you want to. And I was like, really? I'm not trying to be an astronaut. He was like, you don't have to be. There's a whole host of other things that support astronauts. And that actually started my whole NASA journey. My path that led me to NASA started with my master's degree research and my first NASA grant, which was with the North Carolina Space Grant Consortium. When I was working on my PhD, I applied for another grant, and it sponsored a summer where I could actually choose any NASA center of my choosing for an internship experience. And so that summer experience is where I actually met the family at NASA that's in food production. And that kind of kickstarted my role in controlled environment agriculture. And it was love at first sight. But my path to NASA was not straight at all. After the postdoc, actually, NASA did not choose to hire me. So I actually left for a little bit, went to the private industry sector. And that's usually the case with a lot of things that are worth attaining in life. There are detours, there are closed doors. So in due time, the opportunity came open and I was ready for it and I took advantage. Advice that I would give to students who want to work at NASA: you can be cut out for anything that you have a passion for. Something that will make you want to wake up in the morning when you're tired. Find something that you like and go after it.
Get some. Hey, I say if we ever get our cowboy bebop on, he's got to come with us. He be growing the food in space. That's a cool story. I want to hear more. Ooh, somebody went to space. Wait, that's way too long. We're not finna watch all that. A dive specialist. Okay. Let's see. Meet the astronauts who will fly around the moon. That looks like a movie poster. I ain't even gonna hold you. Moon rock processors. Huh. What is this? Want to meet a rock star? They have dad jokes for days. Hey, y'all think they found the obsidian rock that the symbiote is in? You think they got it? I think they got it.
This is the
There go that music again.
only place in the world that you go work with moon rocks on the scale that we work with them and handle them every day. It's so exciting that the astronauts brought back the samples and they're here at Johnson Space Center.
Yes.
My name is Andrea Beatrice Mosey. I've been working here at NASA for 47 years.
Hey, jerk face that is upset that a black man had dreads in his headshot. She's been there for 47 years. She put in the work. 47 years. You have achieved nothing within that time frame of your life. Except cry to Elon about getting his post, one of your posts, whatever the hell you said in there.
Here at NASA for 47 years.
My name is Juliana Gross. I am the deputy curator for the Apollo samples. My job rocks, obviously.
On a daily basis, I work with moon rocks. There were 6 missions that went to the moon from 1969 to 1972, and we brought back 842 pounds of rocks, pebbles, and soil.
We're studying moon rocks because we want to learn about our own history. We want to learn about how Earth formed, where life.
Yeah, ma'am. Sorry. I know, family. I know. Unfortunately, I can't let her get away with this. I can't let her get away with it. Again, ma'am, even in the far reaches of space, millions of miles away from the surface of the earth, they speak French.
Who is we? Who is we?
I'm sorry, I had to do it. Continue.
Comes from, is the water coming from, and all that information is
She looked like she finna bake a whole bunch of bread.
lost on Earth. So we need to find that someplace else that hasn't changed, so we can still find that original information. And that's on the moon. The moon doesn't have any wind and water and rain. The moon is geologically inactive, so nothing has changed.
So the moon is not made of cheese. My childhood is destroyed. I shall curse my parents out later.
It has recorded everything since its formation. So it has recorded how the sun has changed over time. It recorded how much stuff got delivered to the moon, like hit the moon over time. We can.
Did it also record? Sorry. Did it also record the distance that the cow jumped over the moon? That's what I want to know.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man. Now, y'all.
You were doing science in Air Force Ones. See, jerk face, who got mad that a black man's headshot included dreads. Look. You can go be in corporate America's labs and have on urban wear. As long as you do a good job, they're not going to say anything to you. By the way, family, guess what I did? I told Jerkface I'm cooking him right now on YouTube. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Let's continue. That looks like a piece of concrete that you would throw at somebody in the summertime in New York. We were a violent people. No, we were not.
Look at the age of these rocks and then make assumptions of like what was delivered at what time.
The cure for cancer is in there. They just won't tell us.
So the moon is like a time capsule or a time machine. We can go back in time and look at it.
The moon rocks are stored here at Johnson Space Center in our pristine sample vault and our return sample vault. We actually break the rocks, document the samples, find out exactly what the scientist or the researcher is looking for, and we allocate or send the samples to them to do their research. You cannot actually touch the samples with the bare hand. If in fact I touch the samples with my bare hands, then I'm adding the oil to the samples. So when the researchers actually do their analysis, they're not researching what was actually found on the moon. They're researching what we have here on Earth. We work in a clean room lab. We have microscopes that we keep covered with the bag when we go out, or you have data that you're working on in your data pack. Everything we do here is to protect the samples from earthly environment. You need to keep the room clean. When your parents tell you to go and clean up your room, just think about that. I want to work in the lab with the moon rock. I better learn how to clean up this room.
Just like a damn mom. She's like a damn mom. Oh, man. CRU Realty, good afternoon. You know why? Because they wanted to smash. That's why. That's why she was one of the longest tenured members on that show. They wanted to smash.
Who cares?
I'm just saying that for value. You said that looks like pumice? Could be. That'd be kind of fire to find out that the moon had volcanoes. Yes, Wallow J, we think so. I would love to ask that woman, do you have something in there that could be the cure for this low IQ going around? But we understand if you do have it, you don't want to put it out there because you like it. But let's continue.
All the Apollo samples are special, but they are not representative for the rest of the moon. And so that's one of the reasons why we're going back to the moon with the Artemis missions, and we're going to go to the South Polar region. The astronauts actually got geology training.
It's a black
so that
woman.
they could recognize different rock types.
Look, it's the astronaut that we saw earlier. Look. Good job, jerk face. You're having us learn things. I'm sure you're going to try to take credit for it. No, sir.
When we train the astronauts, we want them to be able to pick up rocks that are representative of that landing site, but we also want them to pick up rocks that are very diverse. So we really can get a better idea of what the geology is like in that region, not just the landing site, but the overall region. And that's why this is so fun, because the Artemis
Black
astronauts
people
will learn from the Apollo astronauts, and they will learn from the Apollo samples to prepare them to go back to the moon and pick up new samples that are more representative.
I've been here for 47 years because I actually love what I do.
Yes. 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 Look at that. Hey, jerk face who got mad at a black man having dreads in his headshot. You have black people in the comments of the live chat talking about science. Now, do me a favor. Tell me how to make salt, sir. What is the binding element for salt, sir? And do not Google it.
Samples from Apollo, it sparked what we're doing now. So we continue to do that same research. We continue with exploration, and that is NASA's mission. If you're interested in becoming a processor of moon rocks, you should start studying now earth science and geology.
Yeah.
It's a good thing to find a mentor. There are also teachers and counselors that will assist you. Don't be afraid to reach out to them. There's no dumb question. So you need to be able to open up ask the questions. You need to be present, but present does not mean just being in the class. Presence means participating, asking the question, doing your homework, and doing all the things that you need to do to be successful.
No, I never thought that I could work for NASA. That was like, NASA was just like big shiny, only like geniuses were there. I was like, nah, I'm not good enough for that. And here I am.
I thought y'all were in a clean room. Wait a minute. Y'all are in a clean room. Didn't they say that? They work in a clean environment and clean rooms. Look, this is not cool. This is not cool. I don't like this. This might be the common area, maybe, but this is not cool. I don't like this.
Don't listen to anybody who tells you you can't do things or you're not smart enough or like whatever. Don't listen to them because they're wrong. Because what that really means is that you haven't found the right people to teach you in the right way that is good for you. Don't give up. Stay curious. Ask questions. Follow your heart. Just keep trying and you will eventually get there.
Yeah. That was cool. Hey, but you know what? It's a blessing, family. Without the contributions of Mae Jemison, shout out to her. Without her contributions, we wouldn't get this. Hang on. Yes, without the contributions of Mae Jemison and the black people that worked at NASA, including the Hidden Figures crew, we wouldn't get those two legendary astronauts that are black that went to space.
You know, let me go here. There's a growing concern in.
That's right. The homeboys in outer space. Without Mae Jemison and them, we would, and the Hidden Figures crew, we never would have got homeboys in outer space. Please give them a round of applause. Hey, Bucket TV, that's a blessing. That's a blessing. And we saw your content the other day. We appreciate your work. That's right. There would be no. It would be none of that. None of that. It'd be no homeboys in outer space. Let's see what else we can conjure up. Moon rocks. They have a NASA app. All right. Hey. Now I know she's older, but let's see what she's talking about. Calm down, fellas. Calm down. Look at all those patches. Hey, look at all them patches. Go ahead, Stephanie.
Mission Specialist number 3, Stephanie Wilson.
Making her first flight into space. She'll sit in that seat right between and behind the pilot commander.
NTD, MS3, contact. MS3, this is NTD. I've got you loud and clear. Good morning, Stephanie.
Go for Mathematicians.
Every space flight is special. The first space flight is very memorable for everyone. On the day of launch, everyone's very excited. And it's very surreal when the solid rocket boosters and the main engines ignite. It's very apparent that we're going somewhere, and it's the best 8.5-minute ride ever. The view.
All y'all calm down that she just said that. Calm down.
Robert,
Stop it. Y'all quit playing. Quit playing.
All right, that might just be me because I'm a Scorpio. Leave me alone.
View from space is spectacular. It can be very peaceful, very serene. The colors are so vivid. The vibrant orange of the Sahara Desert, the blue-green color of the oceans. It's a wonderful sight to behold. And what is readily transparent is that while there may or may not be strife on Earth, it appears to us to be one unified planet. And having that perspective of one Earth and one humanity is one that we definitely appreciate having from space.
Yeah, because you ain't got to hear that bullshit, nigga. We got going on down here. Yo, I ain't gonna hold you. I bet you if you took her out to dinner and she started talking about astrophysics and all that, I'd be like, son, I just like, baby, just keep talking. I had to make sure my wife ain't hear me say that.
No, 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 no.
Let me have it.
Hey!
Bunker TV, what's that you said? Would you rather be stranded on the moon with Ron DeSantis, Nick Fuentes, or Cynthia G?
Hey!
Let me float, son. I ain't staying. Let me float. Let me float. I can't do it. I know Cynthia's the only woman and alleged black woman there. I don't even want to hear her talk. I'll be like this here.
You want some more? Do you? All right, bim, bam, boom. Somebody get this nigga out of my way.
That's how I am before I take off the tether. I'm gone. I can't do it. Not near one of them. I can't do it. Cause I ain't gonna hold you. I'm gonna want to punch Go-Go Boots, Ron DeSantis in the face. I'm really gonna want to punch Nick Fuentes in the face. Cynthia G, I don't want to hear it. I didn't they say there's no sound in space? I don't know. I can't do it. I can't do it. But for you, if I had to answer, I would say Cynthia G. Because maybe somewhere in the bang, there may be a modicum of common sense. If I had to pick. What Flournoy say? Good afternoon. Although we can go to space and ain't in our radar. Ever see the horror movie where then people think it's their job to poke the bear? Listen. Son, I can't stop looking at this woman. This woman, son, she's like, let me see how old this woman is. What was her name? Stephanie Wilson. Let me see how old she is. Son, she's 58. No, I'm sorry. She's 50. Yeah, she's 58 this year. So she's 57 right now. Damn. Oh my God. But I hear you, CRU, but the bang would throw me off. Yeah, she's been in she has the second longest time in space for a female at 42 days. Son. Ladies, I'm sorry that we're not moving the show, but this woman right here, I tell you, there's something about black women that are pretty and smart, or smart and pretty. Lord have mercy. Oh, I'm not being professional again, but let me have this one.
I had a great curiosity for what's unknown, and I like to solve problems. So trying to understand and have a better sense of the universe and what that means to humanity.
Lord have mercy. Black women, I love the fact that most of y'all could look like this at 57. Lord have mercy. Whew. We go out on town in Atlanta every night. What?
Humanity, who we are, what our history is, and how we leverage that knowledge to bring benefits to humanity was something that struck me and I hope to work with in the future. I have certainly benefited by having some great mentors in the office across NASA. One thing that veterans of space flights do is they share their expertise and their experience during the mission.
Christina, on the UIA, check oxygen EM1 and 2.
Oxygen EM1 and 2 are open. And I do my best to pass along the experience and the knowledge that I have gained to others in the office and with the next generation so that we can have a...
Nigga, look at that left-hand picture, family. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Hey, jerkface who got mad at a black man for having his head shot with dreads. She got on the 90s hairstyle and they said that don't matter. We want what's in your head and your enthusiasm. Now come here and take this headshot. Lord have mercy. Black women bless y'all. Woo. Black women bless y'all. Oh my God! If I was her husband, I'd call our bedroom mission control a night.
Be nice. Yeah. Let's be nice. We don't have to go there. I mean, you're not wrong, but you didn't have to say it. I mean, good Lord.
My wife got on headphones. I don't think she heard me. Wait, hold on. Let me try something. Hold on. Wife. Of course, she ain't hearing me. I ain't got no ball. Come here for a second. Hey, not you. Yeah, come here. I'm gonna have to use my daughter. Damn, she be taking forever to come here. Come here. Call your mama. Call your mama. That's why I threw the ball. Come here. She just gave me attitude. You heard me. Why you giving me attitude? I was trying to ask you a question, but you all in your fantasy land over there. I don't know what the hell you watching. What you watching? Did I approve it?
I'm watching something on Netflix. What's wrong?
Did I approve it?
What do you need?
All right. Look at this woman. Now she works at NASA. She an astronaut. That's how she looked back in the day. Remember how I showed you that thing? Jerk face got mad that dude had dreads in his headshot.
He was mad about that?
Yeah, he was mad about that. Okay. But look, she got the 90s thing going. Mm-hmm. Would you take her home?
No.
Why not?
Because I'm not taking anyone home.
You're not taking nobody home?
No, but he wouldn't show me.
She been at NASA for decades.
Okay, that's great.
Yeah, she went to space. She's the second black female astronaut.
That's it?
Yeah.
Wow. There's only two?
Blacks, yeah. Black people, yeah.
There's only two black female.
Yeah, Mae Jemison and her. They've gone to space, yeah. And she ran a mission.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Are you gonna show me an updated picture, or you just?
Let me show you the update. Now she's 57. Look at this here.
Oh, she looks the same.
You're not gonna. Nah, you still not taking it home?
No, Michael.
All right. I love how you just use my government, but that's all right. They know my government already. Thank you. Walk slowly, you heard? Walk slowly, you heard?
Sorry.
That's fine. Walk slow. Hey, can we call the bedroom mission control? She told me to fuck off. Okay. I'm not being professional again. Lord have mercy. 3 phases of beauty. You heard what I said? Woo. Easy. Cut it out. Damn. Get some. Yes. By the way, for the update, y'all know homeboy is still getting cooked. You gotta love it. He still got that post up and he's still getting cooked. Oh wow. I would show it to y'all, but I know y'all don't want to see it. That man's still getting cooked. And it's so bad that he's getting cooked, family, that regular old white people catching strays. By the way, has my declaration not come to fruition, family? Acronyms defeat those type of people. If it wasn't CRT, it's DEI now. If it ain't DEI, now it's NASA. Acronyms defeat these people. And it's quite sad to see, but entertaining nonetheless. By the way, guess what I found out that you can purchase? I didn't even know these were still around.
You know, let me go here. There's a growing concern.
They have a whole website you could buy moon rocks and meteorites. Now they said a lifetime guarantee of authenticity or your money back. Do you think these are real? Where is the one where the Venom symbiote is in? Look, this one's on sale. Ain't that something? But yeah, man. Hey, I have a question for y'all. Would you like me to stop this show, start a new one, and we cover that Don Lemon piece? We'll do a in chat poll. Pause. Do y'all want me to stop this show and cover that Don Lemon piece today? You said if you reached out for an interview, you think they would respond? I don't know. I don't know if she's on X. Let's see. She is on X. She's followed by 14,000 people. She doesn't have like a website or anything. She doesn't really tweet. She doesn't really tweet. Her last tweet was February 1st. She met Nichelle Nichols before she passed away. That's a blessing. That's cool. Damn, she could still do the hand signal at her age. That is a blessing. Go ahead. She met Dorinda. Go ahead. Let's see. CRU Realty. Yeah, that's the one. He launched it. DSA said, Ayo. Sonny 81 said, yeah. I actually did reach out to two of them. I told them that I was going to cover them and spotlight them, which we're gonna do before we get up out of here. I know Tyrone. He does speaking engagements. So I don't know if I got the fee for that. Look, here we go. You know what? I'm not even good. You know what? We'll do that beforehand. Wait, where is it? I think she did say something to me. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, I did reach out to her. I'm gonna see. Let me see. No problem. Also, do you do interviews? My audience would like to hear about your experience at NASA. We'll reach out. So let's see if that'll come thing. Did you mention Clyde Foster? Not yet. We didn't do that yet. Well, he might have been in that compliment that when we were going through those pages, but yeah, I didn't mention him by name, but we could do that. Let's see. Yeah, this is Mia. So she's been there since, I guess, 2022. Shout out to her. Look, see, they covered it. Yes, they create that whole thread, thanks to Tyrone and others, linked up the Black at NASA crew. I ain't gonna hold you, family. They might be the ones to give us They might give us homeboys in outer space. You never know. That's your uncle. Wait a minute. That's your uncle. All right, we're gonna look up Clyde Foster one time. I didn't know that was your uncle. I'm sorry, we were lusting after Stephanie Wilson. Okay, maybe lusting is the wrong word. No, we did. Yes, we did look at Clyde. I forgot what I said about Clyde. Look at Clyde. Oh yeah, I know. I said that without his calculations that the space shuttle don't fly. Shout out to Clyde. Oh, look at that. And Clyde post NASA improved life for people. Look at that. Hey, jerk face. Look at that. At the ripe young age of 53, he changed lives. Whose lives have you changed? Jerk face. Shout out to Clyde. His story needs to be told. Shout out to Clyde. Now, is Clyde still alive? We're not sure. I hope Clyde is still alive. Damn. He transitioned. That sucks. Damn it. Damn. I wanted to hear from Clyde. Apologize for your loss. Damn, that would have been great. All right. Shout out to Clyde. Look at him. He right here plotting social media right now. He doing the equations for the algorithm for social media. Damn. Nah, did he discover moon rocks? I don't know. Let's see. He was part of the first crew at the Marshall Space Flight Center. He worked in the center's computation laboratory as a mathematician and instructor. And then he went to HBCU. Look at that. He established their undergraduate degree program in computer science. Look at Clyde. Shout out to Clyde, man. Can we get him on those Black History laminated picture placards and hanging on the wall? This is important. He's an important person. We will make sure to lionize Clyde Foster from here on in. He belongs in the pantheon with the brother who created video games for the home. Yes, it will be called Twitter. I shall call it Facebook. It shall be called Black Planet. Hey, let's really mess with the white supremacists. Clyde invented the internet. Shout out to Clyde. Clyde invented the internet. Now watch, they're gonna come up in here. Now, if I was that guy, I would have put up a Twitter post like that, and then it get community noted within 5 minutes. We know them.
This is way over the edge. Like we it's not even over the edge. We died already.
This is
Shout out to Clyde. I'm serious. Niger, now you know if you put up your uncle on Twitter and say he's the reason for Al Gore inventing the internet, they would community note you in 5 minutes. You know that. Yes, I'm Flournoy. They can't even get off the ground. Guess what? Hey, Elon, maybe if you had treated your employees better, your rockets would not go and touch the height of an airplane and then crash back to Earth. But I think that's what we're going to do, family. I think I'm going to end this show, and we're going to look at that Elon piece. I have to get a piece of that. But I appreciate this. This is good. We learned some things. Hopefully you learned some stuff. If you did, I had done my job. If not, I would try to be better next time. But I looked at that Elon piece just now. It's only an hour long, so we should probably, if we start at 5, we could probably finish it by 7:30. Let's get it. We're going to do it. All right, y'all. Here we go. I will see y'all in about 10 minutes. So just make sure when you see the notification, hit the like. Take care, stay safe, and you know what to do when the agents of chaos come to mess up your existence. He might have. He might have. He might have. Let's look at that real fast. He might have. Hey, Nigeria, how come y'all don't claim this man? He created a supercomputer. Why are you not? Why? Y'all want to claim Sukihana. Y'all should be claiming Philip. Oh, let me guess. Let me guess. He a Japa, right? That ain't gonna work for you. That ain't gonna work for you, right? Oh, that's why. It makes sense. That's why you're not gonna claim him. He was a Japa and he married a Black American woman. All right, never mind. Never mind. We know why. But anyway, y'all, take care, stay safe, and you know what to do. The Agents of Chaos come to mess up your existence, which they will not do in the next 10 minutes.